Hi, Kopi Sanangan. My name is Leo and welcome back to Tuition Tuesday where I help you improve your singing one step at a time. Now last time I have helped you build your breath foundation. And today I'm going to share to you two exercises that you could do in order to develop your finesse, your fine control over your breath coordination, and also it will serve as a way for you to improve your stamina. And timers up as usual, and let's go. Let's talk about why this matters. Again and again and again, I kept on telling you how important breath supports are. Like what I've told you on the last episode, breath is the main pillars of singing, and without proper control over it, everything will go sideways. Now, let's go to the main lesson. Number one, do a softer hiss. I know I've shared this to you last week, but for the sake of the videos, let's do it one more time. Now, put your hand here. Make sure when you are inhaling, you're expanding this part. If you don't know how to do this, go back to the previous video where I teach you how to do this thing properly. Now, without further ado, take a deep breath and then hiss. Great job. Now, what I want you to do for these steps is to make it into a few reps and a few sets. Like basically when you're working out. If you go to the gym, I reckon that you really know what reps are and what sets are. Maybe 3 reps per set. Do it for, I don't know, maybe 2 sets, 3 sets a day. Spread it throughout the days. It's very good for your mental health as well. It helps you to de-stress. Now the point is, when you're doing this exercise, I want you to aim for consistency, stability, and finer control instead of just blasting your air. I want you to start simple. Aim for 10 seconds first. For those of you young singers out there, I want you to aim just 7 seconds. Very easy, right? Make sure you don't inhale air in between the exhaling. And then after that, when you're comfortable with your breath control, because really what we are focusing on is to build the control and the coordination needed, right? So when you're comfortable, I want you to push to 20 seconds. And once you are more comfortable, you've been doing this for quite some time, maybe a month or more, then you increase it to 30 seconds. The goal is to always challenge you to maintain the coordination and do it for an extended amount of time. This isn't about brute force, but it's actually about finesse. That's it. Second step. A lot of beginner singers or beginner learners could not do this properly. I see this a lot across all of my newer students. Some of them are struggling. Some just have a very good connection to their bodies, so they are able to immediately copy what I'm doing and apply it correctly. So it varies from person to person. But basically the idea here is to do dog panting. Now, for this panting drill, right? This is gold for singer. You just need to pant like a dog. Like that. And make sure while you're doing that, your diaphragm is actually doing the heavy lifting. You need to make sure that it's controlled. And each tiny push comes from your belly, from this. So when you're doing this, make sure there's some movements from here, not here. When you're doing the panting, the movements need to come from here. Not here, okay? Now here is what this dog panting exercise does to your body. It trains your body to handle fast recovery breath, and it also helps you to build your stamina. You'll be basically teaching your breath system to reset quickly without collapsing completely. Make sure the movements are very small but controlled. And also finally, you need to make sure that there's no tension right around here. A wrong way to approach this exercise is exhaling while doing this panting. Basically, till you run out of breath. And that's the thing that we don't want, because when you're doing this exercise, you are actually recycling your air in and out rapidly. But not a lot, only a little bit, a tiny bit amount of air. I want you to be very careful when you're doing this exercise because we don't want you to hyperventilate. A sign for this is that you will feel a bit dizzy. So immediately if you feel that, please stop and do not do this for a long time, okay? And don't inhale large amount of air as you're doing this. Now I will not be responsible if any of you guys pass out trying this exercise. Because remember, the goal is to just build coordination and the goal is for you to learn what it feels like, not to do an Olympic. You're not doing extreme sports here. And if you've got any health problems or extremely low stamina, please just skip these exercises. Now, that's it for the main lesson. As usual, for a self check, you can go in front of a mirror or just record yourself. Check if you're actually hissing properly, you're hissing smoothly without any noticeable inconsistency with your exhale, with your hiss. Is your panting belly driven or just chest driven? You really need to check this because what we want is some movements around here when you're doing the panting, okay? If you're meeting those requirements, then good job. You actually have done it correctly. That's what we want. You practically have built your control. Now, it wouldn't be a Choosing Tuesday if we don't have any homework. I want you to do a daily hiss, a continuation of last week's homework. The next homework is panting. Just do the panting. Make sure you're doing it correctly. You know how to check yourself now. If you're not sure about any of these exercises, you need to find a vocal coach out there. You could even book an appointment with me. That's something that I've been considering, but considering that I am the one who is teaching here on YouTube, so it's only fair for you to do a lesson with me. But it really subjects on my availability because I'm very busy. I have a lot of students, okay? But I would love to do like an online lessons with you. So hopefully in the near future I could do that. We have reached towards the end of the video. Keep on working on your breath. It will help you tremendously. Give this video a thumbs up if it has helped you, if you appreciate what you've learned today. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I would love to have you join the singing squad and I will see you on the next episode.